Hi guys, this is Foster. Thank you for joining me on this channel. Today, our main purpose is to discuss personal finance, strictly personal finance. Now, if I have to ask you a question, have you ever thought what will be your financial future status? Or have you ever come up with a pictorial view of how you want to be in future concerning your finances? Okay, enough of that. If I have to ask you a question again, is there any right time that we can say this is the right time to start investing? Is it 20? Is it 30? Or is it 40 years? If you say 20 years, why are you saying so? If you say 30 years, exactly, why are you saying so? Or if you say above 40, why are you saying so? So, is there any right time to say, let's now start investing? Okay, some of the answers, we are going to find them throughout this discussion. Today, we are going to discuss investing for the first time. Have you ever thought of investing for the first time? If yes, lucky you. But if no, don't worry, this is the right video for you. Investing for the first time surely is overwhelming, but you don't need to worry. Millions and millions of people have walked this journey. Some have become successful, some are still trying, and some have failed. But because some have failed and some are still trying, don't have to worry. It doesn't have to demotivate you. Starting at an early stage is one of the advantages of investing. If you invest young, chances are your older self will be successful. Chances are your financial status will be well and will be at a position that you may think of, assuming that you are successful. You may ask me, why am I saying so? Investing at a tender age or early have got advantages. Number one, of compound returns. Number two, of experimenting. And number three, you also have to leverage on the learning curve. But the purpose of this video is to discuss three best questions that you need to ask yourself before you start investing for the first time. Three of the important questions that you need to ask yourself before anything. Because if you jump that stage, if you bypass that stage, chances are your investment decision will be poor. Chances are your investment will fail. But however, before we do that, let's start by discussing what do I mean by compound returns and learning curve in investing. Compound returns are returns that an investor earn from one initial outlay or initial investment and returns on returns. Are you confused? Maybe you did not get me. Let me put it this way. As an example, let's say you decide to invest in stocks and you choose any company of your choice. I will say company ABC Limited, Delta, Econet, MTN, any company that you think of. Then you specifically choose a plan that is called Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Now, at the end of the year, dividends will be paid on your stocks. But because you have chosen that plan, those dividends will be reinvested and stocks will also earn its own dividends. It's like first year you purchase 10 stocks and then these 10 stocks earn a dividend of any amount. That amount will be reinvested again and buy more shares or more stocks, which means next year you earn dividends on the first year stocks plus an additional stocks that have been purchased by the reinvestment plan. That is what we call returns on compound. Again, you may say, I did not understand. Let me put it this way again. You have your 100 Rand or $100 and you have decided to invest in 3 years on a plan that offers compound returns. In year one, you invest your $100 and the returns is $10, which means all in all, You now have 110. Now in year 2, instead of investing $100, you are now investing $100 plus the $10 returns for year 1, it becomes 110. Then in year 2, you are going to earn 110 plus the returns. Again in year 3, you are going to earn the returns of year 1 plus year 2 plus initial investment. I think we are almost there. We'll get to understand as we move along. Again, what do I mean by learning curve in investment? In investment, there is need for you to learn and to acquire skills. Now, the learning curve is the time frame that is taken for you to acquire new skills and new experience that is needed in the investment realm, in the investment sphere. Because you are young, you need to give yourself room to learn. Just assuming comparing two people or two individuals, one has got 20 years and the other one has got 64 years, but they are investing at the same time. Obviously, the one with 20 years will have room to learn, unlike the one with 64 years, because time, number one, is not on his side. Number two, the patience is now long gone. That is what I say, and why I say investing at a tender age, you've got more advantages than an elder person. Okay, back to our topic now. 3 best questions that you need to ask yourself are: number 1, why are you investing? Why am I investing? This is the most question, and it is important. Take note. Spending is simple, right? Just go out there and spend. It is very simple. So why do you choose investing? Yet investing have got different type of complications. It involves risk, specific types of risk, and you choose investing. If you ask me, why are you investing? I would say there are types of goals, big life goals that I want to achieve. I've given myself goals that in future I need to own a house, I need to own another house as part of my real estate plans, and I also have to buy a car. That's my financial decisions, that my financial goals. So what are yours? Once you ask yourself why you need to invest, you need to answer this question in relation to the big life goals that you have. You are investing because you want to achieve set of objectives. You want to achieve these goals, you want to achieve these goals. Now that you have asked yourself and you have clearly highlighted that this is the goal that you want to achieve, it is now simple for you to formulate strategies pertaining to that goal. Because you have a goal, strategies will be aligned to achieve that goal. If you say, I need to purchase a real estate, obviously you are going to invest along those lines. If you say, I just need to have my financial liquidity position better, obviously you are going to invest in the money market, instruments. If you say maybe you want to achieve and you want to invest because the future is uncertain, you also need to invest in low risk assets. Strategies will be formulated along your goal. After you ask that question to yourself, again, the next question which you need to ask yourself is, what do I need to start investing? This is the second question, mind you. What exactly do you need to start investing? Is there any required set of skills that you need? If so, now you can revisit, you can research, and you can learn those types of skills. Do you need to be patient? Or do you need to be active always? Or do you need to invest passively? It's now up to you, because you have clearly highlighted and because you have the idea of what exactly you want to achieve. If you ask me, I want to invest in Forex. So what do I need to start investing in Forex? I would say you need an internet, you need a broker, and you need a trading platform. These are the things that you need. But if there is a certain type of skill that is needed, be rest assured that you should go and learn before you jump into investing. Investing is a two-sided of a coin. You may win, that's positive, but you may lose negatively. The last important question that you need to ask yourself is where to invest. Let me tell you this. Along this universe, there are plenty of investment options out there that you may leverage on, that you may invest on. Because you are young, you are free to experiment. You are free to try different options of investment until you settle for one that is aligned to your objective, until you settle for one that is aligned to your big life goal. You may start Forex, you may start stocks, you may start EFTs, you may start index, you may start by farming, you may start entrepreneurship, starting a business, any type of investment option that is there, until you settle for the one that you think this is the best, that is aligned to your objective. Once you have answers for these three questions, the next thing that you need is to start investing. There's no right time to start investing, however, but if you are young, chances are you will be successful than someone who starts to invest at a later stage, even though maturity sometimes is more rewarding than age. You need to make sure that your social sphere or your social surroundings also favor your smart investment decision than being around people who does not value investing. It reduces your morale, it reduces your decision making. Thank you for watching this video, but the bottom line of this video was trying to learn how do we start investing. What exactly do we need to do, or do we need to know before we start, or before we put our money out there? Investing is one way of making our financial life become stable, increase our liquidity position, our financial status, to mention a few. Choose you now. I think that you now have a clear idea of what age is investment favorable to begin. If you did not invest in your early 20s, I did not say that you should not start investing now. You need to start investing now to safeguard your future. Hit a like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching until the end of this video.